No intro needed. This is the last take, so if I mess up, I mess up. But I'm talking about shot creators in NBA 2K17 and how they can be improved for 2K18. So I'm just gonna go ahead and get right into it, trying to make this video short for y'all. And the first thing is their shooting. They need to be buffed for their shooting. You're a shot creator. The word shot is in the name. And if you see my shot creator on the screen, my mid-range, not talking even about my three-point shooting, which is pretty bad, my mid-range caps out at a 79. That's not shooting. If you look at most shot creators, which I think are like James Harden, before he started playing point guard, turned into more of a playmaker, and young Kobe comes to mind, they both have excellent mid-range shots. And I go in the blacktop later and even look, and 2K even got their ratings right. They have excellent mid-ranges, and you even have the mid-range dead-eye badge, but a 79 is a little too low. I know if you make the wingspan shorter, and if I slapped a boost on it, I could get like 84, 85 mid-range, but that's still low when sharpshooters are in the 90s. And that brings me to my second point. Why not just make a sharpshooter? Like, when sharpshooters can do step backs as well, and even, wait a second, shoot the open mid-range with their 93, 91 open shot mid-range compared to shot creators, like, what's the point? And you can make a 6'2 sharpshooter, and you can still have the playmaking ability of a shot creator. So there's just no point. They're kind of obsolete. As you can see, you don't really see any shot creators anymore. Now, what I think needs to be done, first off, is they need to buff their shooting in the next game. And then second off, when they do off the dribble shots, instead of making that a separate category, if I'm shooting a mid-range shot, I should have a high enough rating to make it because I'm a mid-range deadeye, right? But rather than penalize me for not making that shot a moving shot, you should buff their shooting, and then if somebody comes and guards me and I dribble a little bit, break them down or break their ankles or something and go from contested to open, I should get a boost to my shooting rather than making it off the dribble and having me shooting a moving mid-range so I get a greater shooting chance. I should get a bonus from my open shot, if that makes sense. I'm trying to articulate it better. You should get boost for breaking defenders down, and you should already have better shooting in the first place. Not as good as sharpshooters. I'm not saying they should be as good as sharpshooters. I'm just saying they need to be better shooters, and that is my main problem with shot creators in this game. They could fix that audio jump, sorry for that by the way, is that they could add passive grand badge like things to each archetype so that you start off as a shot creator. Every time you break somebody down or shoot off the dribble, you get a little bonus to your open shots. So it would be like, as a sharpshooter and a shot creator, you could have similar ratings, but because of the passive grand badge is a sharpshooter, if you're open and you shoot, or you catch it and shoot, you have a greater bonus, whereas a shot creator, if you go off the dribble and shoot, you have a greater bonus. That's just an idea, but if you want to, you could share this with some people who could do something about it, like 2K devs. I don't know, tweet them on Twitter. Make sure to like the video if you liked it. Subscribe, that helps me out. I'm out until next time.